Alright, welcome to the TRD family. This is my baby. Just got her the other day. I totaled the Chevy. Here's some pictures of it. This thing I bought from a dealership, so as you can see there's a lot of wax caught underneath it. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my full way to detail a new car. Older cars you can do a lot of different things with, you know, paint restorer, clay bar, but this thing was wheeled. They even wheeled over the headlight. This thing was wheeled very well, and so there's really not much to take off. Even down here, Toyota's got these Tundras got this special coating for off-roading, because this is an off-roading truck. It's a 2-inch lift. So they got all that covered down here. So I don't think there's going to be much like tar remover. So this would be a pretty basic how to detail your vehicle. It's a little bit longer on these trucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I think we'll start off over on the hood front clip, and then we'll work our way back. First step is the double bucket method. Here's an AutoZone bucket. This isn't for Roundup. AutoZone bucket, it isn't used for Roundup. It's used for nothing but car cleaning. So that's what everything is in there. Then we're gonna go over and use some of the products that we will be using. So there's that. I would like to use the second bucket method. So that's where this guy comes in. Not as clean, but it's a second bucket, or first bucket rather, so it's not a big deal. Let's go over here. Now we are expecting rain today, but like I said, this thing was wheeled almost too well. So we're gonna use a little bit of different techniques. That's a everyday occurrence. Alright, so we'll use the Mother's car wash and wax. This has got the Carnauba wax in it. That'll help. Now this is a newer vehicle. The paint looks great. They wheeled the shit out of it, so I won't be using this paint cleaner from Meguiar's. This works great if you have an older vehicle from like 2000s. This will really help clean it up. So this stuff I hate, but I may end up using on my vinyl top. We'll see how that works. This doesn't really need any cleaner's wax, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you every product I use and I swear by. It doesn't really need any cleaner's wax, so I'm not going to bother with that. Mag and aluminum polish, I'll go ahead and hit that where it needs it. It's always good to have some applicators. You can get those at Walmart for $4. Glass cleaner, back to black. Which I'm not a huge fan of the back to black. I'd like to try something else. This is something similar. And then the mirror glaze is what we're gonna do. So for this, we're gonna start off with a wash and wax at Meguiar's. I'm sorry, Mother's. It's the two M's, Mother's and Meguiar's. The two brands you don't want to use. You don't want to fuck with Armor All. You don't want to do any of that garbage shit. The only Armor All shit is their glass cleaners, okay. But it's a Mother's and Meguiar's for life. So I've decided this doesn't need any cleaner wax, because this thing, like I said, I just bought it off the dealership, so the shine on it's pretty good. They buffed the whole thing with a wheel. You can see they even went over here on the headlights. Really, well, that's the good one. Over here, I don't know if you can tell how much more hazy this is, but they did that. So yeah, I mean they hit the whole thing with the wheel without a doubt. But I've been getting a little dirty. These dark Weston steps, I'm afraid they're going to be impossible to keep clean. but they match the emblems and door handles and the whole blackout wave that's going on right now. But go ahead, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna mix up some cleaner, and here we go. Always start at the top and the bottom. Top to the bottom. So we got the wheel and the bed over here. Go ahead and spray this shit up. And it's center cap. So there's already enough tire wood on this that I don't think I need to do much more as far as that goes. That's When I do this, I use what's called a California wiper blade. It's been in business forever. It's basically a squeegee, but way better. So go ahead and squeegee off all the excess.
What?
I think this thing's another lemon the more I look at it.
What are you talking about?
And just think, you know,
What do you mean a lemon?
beat the shit and it's not well maintained and I think it's got a lot of problems and I think,
This?
I think it's a lemon, yeah. Yeah, just fuck with it. This is a solid truck. Alright, so you got it all dried up. Important parts anyways. Now we can go ahead and hit this with my secret weapons. So this finished first stuff is the best on the planet. I'm not getting paid to say that, I wish I was. But as you can see, my truck is still extremely hazy. And that's about 2 hours later from when I originally buffed it. So I'm going to go ahead and start buffing it off. They recommend the longer you wait, the better it looks, and that is true. I've done this to many vehicles, including the one I totaled. Right before I totaled it, actually. So we're going to go ahead and get started buffing all this off. Alright, so I decided I am going to go ahead and mirror glaze this truck, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit it with this finish first. And I promise you, there's nothing out there. You won't find this in reviews, you won't find this anywhere, but this is the best stuff known to man. There's nothing else out there like it. So these are $4.99 at Walmart. Applicator pads are applicator pads, so hate on me if you're going to Walmart all you want. They come with an applicator too. So we'll go ahead and do it. I just want to go ahead and show you some of the reflections, because like I said, you know, I just bought this, so they ran it through the detail shop. So I mean, it already looks really good at just a wash and wax. So we're gonna go ahead and mirror glaze it. So you saw what it looked like before. This is one panel mirror glaze. I'll go mirror glaze this side of the truck, and we'll see where we're at. So this guy started out by making boat finishes. That's how I learned about him. And then at the boat show, I bought this. You can actually buy this online for like 25 bucks. When I bought it, it was like $100 for this tin. That's when he was first starting out. But if you look at the application directions, actually, the shinier it gets, the longer you wait. So, my GoPro died. I did the whole show car glaze, and then this is like really more of a shine, but also a protectant, because it's fully synthetic. So I don't know if you can see the haze we got going on now, but the entire truck's coated. Oh, I might have forgot the tailgate. No, the tailgate's coated. Sweet. So the whole truck's coated. It goes on blue and it kind of turns into this haze. And like I said, the longer you wait, the better it becomes. And like I remember on the boat, we used to leave it for a week, come back the next week and buff it off. And I mean, it looked real great. Like I said, I just did a video on my touch-up paint. So I left this tiny little area open, as well as, where's she at? This part is shouldn't have any. You're pretty close to the bottom, but yeah, there's no. So I want to finish that up before I seal it for the winter coming up here. So, my neighbor, because right now it's looking pretty good, but the winter is gonna be rough. But this thing will handle it, no problem. So we're going to use a terry towel and then a really soft microfiber, and we're going to start buffing this off. First using the terry towel. And then go over it with the really soft side of the microfiber. And boom. Look at that shine. You see that? No problem, when I got this from the dealer, it was already wheeled a lot, so there's a lot of wax underneath this decal. It's really pissing me off. I gotta figure out a way to get that off. We're all done with the fancy wax, the finish first. As you can see, the reflections in this are amazing. It feels smooth to the touch. If you come around here, you'd see in the light the reflections. Absolutely beautiful. And look at the reflections in this thing. Look at that, it even looks better in this light. Smooth as can be. Look at that, man. I hope that shows up on good as on camera as it does in real life. Thing is sharp. So all we have left to do is buff the roof, and then we're gonna work on some of the aluminum, and then we'll take it from there. I'll show you what's next after that. Alright, so we'll take some of this, dip it in very sparingly, as I use a lot. Just kind of same as always, buff it in, buff her in. And you'll see these water spots or whatever those were down there at the bottom. You'll see those start to disappear. You gotta put a lot of elbow grease into this stuff, but the end result is worth it. Now I'm not going to bother showing it in the video to keep it short. We're going to go ahead and do all this surround as well. As you can see, there's some spots and whatever, so we're going to go ahead and hit that next. Alright, well, storms are coming. Nothing better than washing and waxing and detailing your truck. Even though the weatherman said this shit wasn't going to happen, but hey, I guess the rain will bead right off it. But man, look at that shine. I hope that picks up as well on camera, because there's nothing like it. This finished first does a hell of a job. Finished mag polishing all this. Looks pretty good. So I guess until next time, I guess I'll have to make a separate detailing video from the outside, or from the inside. Instead, I bought this truck used. The interior is armor-rolled to shit. I hate that. So I'm going to be looking into ways to kind of get rid of this slippery, slimy armor roll with the glossy coating. Still a couple more things a couple more products I wanted to introduce you to. So out here in the shitty rain light, as the rain's already coming, I mean, I think it looks a hell of a lot better. I'm telling you that finished first is the best in the market. I mean, I still think that's a hell of a shine. I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing. Beautiful. Beautiful shine on it. You see the water kind of beating up already, but that doesn't show you too much. Hell of a reflection. For example, my dad's 4Runner, I mean, this is the next gen. I think it's a 2018 actually. Has a pearlescent paint job, but he hasn't had it in a while, as you can see by the dirt. But his is supposed to reflect like a mirror, and if you look at that, it doesn't really look. And it needs some work. It needs a wax job, which I'll do for him very shortly. But if you look at this thing is a mirror. So please follow the rest of my videos, and I will show you how to detail the rest of it. We're going to be doing some upgrades here. Definitely got to clean out this engine bay. Got to replace this bad boy. New battery, sub upgrades. You got a lot of stuff coming. So be sure to subscribe, because these Tundras are a lot more intricate than these Chevys, man. And thanks for watching. Like I said, be sure to comment, rate, subscribe to get some more of the TRD TV. We got a bunch of TRDs here. Like I said, now 2 of them are gone. But I mean, as you can see, we're through and through. We do this. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.
Probably did the same fucking thing. As he's riding his brake and going fucking 95 miles an hour. Nice, man. Good luck. I only saw those guys fucking